You are listening to the Cigar Noise Boys. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah.
Third Eye Blind.
No.
Ooh. Is it a 90s alternative rock band?
I think. I don't have the space to say anymore because he repeats the title every other line.
It's closing time.
Yeah. You looked that up.
No,
that's what he said. He said that right away.
Okay, well, I didn't hear because you talked over him and his mic went out. Closing time, Semisonic.
Yeah.
Nice. Count it.
And he doesn't even like music.
What?
Brandon doesn't listen to music.
That's like this guy doesn't even like cheese. You don't
Right,
introduce something like that.
It's not true. In my defense, I listen to music. It's just bad music. So I don't talk about the music I listen to because it's all terrible. But I know that it's terrible, and that's part of the fun.
All right, tell us one of the bands you like that you think is terrible.
Oliver Tree.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
What's up, everybody? CigarNoise Boys. On with Brandon Bringin The-Payne. We're gonna do a little bit of a draft of our top list this year. Looking forward to that. Before we get into it, though, comments on the CA's list because they are the list that matters for retail tobacconists. Which Brandon, you and I think we're cut from the same cloth in the sense that we just like helping out the customers. We know our tobacco. We have the knowledge. Tyler's on for the laughs. He's the funny guy in this group.
I think Tyler was so bad at being a retail tobacconist that he had to leave the industry, is what he told me.
I think he made the right call.
I think
I
that's
was
what
too
he said.
mean.
Oh.
I would just roast people what they bought. So yeah, I'm not a nice person. But here's my thing. First of all, I didn't know about that it came out this week until I got an email from Alec Bradley about them trying to push me to buy their Churchill Black Market. But
Has any picture of a cigar ever looked like a burn victim that's been run over by a fire truck more than the Black Market? Have you seen that photo?
I'm looking at it now. It does look pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they kind of called an audible and decided to do it before Christmas instead of after Christmas like they did last year. And it caught some people by surprise. I usually listen to like Coop's podcast where they pick the whole top 25, and it's just like Mr. Autism tells us everything that's going to be on there, and it's amazing. But now they just kind of sprung it on us, and I don't think anybody cares. I don't know. I don't know if anybody ever cared.
I think this year more than any other year was the least amount people cared. And then especially when the Cuban became number one, people cared even less about it. But like I hadn't seen anybody posting really about when they announced 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, I only knew they released the list because I checked my email. And I got an email from Alec Bradley telling us, hey, buy Black Market Churchill, we have them in stock.
So the number one cigar of the year that it isn't Cuban is the Rocky Patel 660.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which, in all honesty, is not a bad cigar.
Mm-mm.
If I had a $20 bill, that's not the first cigar I'd trade my money for, but it's not a bad cigar. I thought it was odd that like number 5 through 10, except for the Principe, are all like 7 inches long. Like, who the hell? Who's smoking all these Churchills?
No one's smoking Churchills.
The only Churchills that get smoked regularly by anyone are Connecticut's, it seems like, at least for the markets that I sell to.
Bring back the Churchill.
Is it coming back?
$18 Churchills now.
Hey, Tyler, you smoked a long cigar today. That Napa one?
Yeah, I smoked half of it. It was all right.
Do you at least save the other half? Cut it, throw it in a baggie?
No. Yeah, I did. I cut it and then I put it in the bag, and then the ash got all over the head of the cigar. It was awesome. No, I smoked 3/4 of it. I had to go to work, but I smoked it right away in the morning. It was solid. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty. I don't know how much it costs, but that's a good. You can't hear me?
No, I can't. I'm just shrugging my shoulders.
I'm like, damn. My headphones are. I don't think you're supposed to wear headphones every single day, 10 hours a day, like I wear them, so they don't last very long. These are $275 headphones, and one of them died 2 minutes into using them. But
Dude, let me know. I have the $69 for you. Whenever you
for the mic, yeah, I need
Yeah.
to get a mic. And get the fuck. There's two things I wanted to say before we got to our discussion here. But yeah, it was good. CigarNoise is good. It was a good cigar. How much does that cost at Napa Cigars? $15, $18?
I probably round 15. I really don't remember the box price because my membership is on hold right now.
Damn. But real quick, I wanted to say I'll be able to smoke more and do podcasts more frequently because I just got the call from my broker that I'm good to close on my house.
Oh,
I close next week Friday, the day before Christmas Eve, and then I work Christmas Day. I start at 3:45 a.m. and then I start at 3:45 a.m. on Sunday, and then I work all the way till Monday at 3 p.m. in a row. But I need a washer and dryer, so I need to work. Unless Brandon wants to buy me one. So I'm excited about that. I found the house. So real quick, I'm excited because now it was overpriced quite a bit, but it was listed in August for $430, and then I got it for $305 plus closing covered and a rate buy down for the first week, and the rates just dropped a little bit, so the interest rate isn't horrible. I mean, it's more than what it was, but I know like in the 90s interest rates were like 15% on a house, but so it's only a little bit higher than it was during the pandemic, and then I got it for way cheaper. It's
congrats!
It's in Austin. Yeah,
big win.
You. It's in
Big win for
it's
good
in
guys.
Austin. Yeah, it's in Austin, so it's not like I was looking at the suburbs, and I didn't want to be. I'm not that old, so I don't want to be like in the suburbs, you know. So I wanted to be close to downtown and the airport and like this area called Riverside and Congress. Brandon, we went to Congress, but I'm stoked. And then secondly, I found out fucking amazing news is my favorite album of all time is it's called Give Up, and it's by the Postal Service. They only made one album together. There's the lead singer of Death Cab for Cutie, Ben Gibbard, and then I forgot the other dude's name, but he's in a band called Don't Tell and a couple other projects. They decided that for the 20-year anniversary of the album, they're going to go back on tour. They hadn't been on tour in years, and I bought tickets. I bought 2 tickets or 2 different shows. I'm going to Connecticut to visit Nate, and hopefully Nick will be there.
Nice.
It's in New Haven, Connecticut. So I bought 3 tickets for me, Alyssa, and her sister, and then I bought 2 more tickets, and we're going to the Greek in Berkeley, and so I'll probably be able to see Dom and my brother. That's in October. So I don't know where Berkeley is. How far is that? It says that it's close to the Oakland Airport.
Yes,
so
closer to the lounge where I work. Ohlone.
Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. So yeah, that's good news, man. And I was freaking out because they weren't playing in Austin, which blew my mind. But I guess Death Cab for Cutie was playing in Austin in January. So I guess for them to come back 8 months later doesn't make sense, even though he's with another band too. They're playing 2 albums. They're playing the Death Cab for Cutie album, and then they're doing the Give Up album. So I'm pretty stoked. The tickets weren't that bad, but they sold out quick. I had to get online but yeah, so I'm seeing them in California and I'm seeing them in Connecticut. So I'm stoked.
So I got tickets to the the Postal Service concert for their like 10-year tour that they did.
You did?
Well, back in the day, right? And
Yeah.
I thought that it was like Wednesday, June 6th or something. And it was like the Wednesday prior. So I was like so excited the whole week. I was getting ready to go. I get ready that Wednesday. I look online and I see the ticket, like the show happened a week earlier, and I was just devastated.
Was that the last time you did a show?
That's the last time that I've thought about buying tickets.
Yeah, because I know they don't tour very often. In fact, he's pretty like. So I'm really Damn, I can't. Oh, I'd be pissed. But yeah, so I'm stoked.
And then one time when I was a scenester, I bought Death Cab tickets for me and my girlfriend. But me and my girlfriend broke up, so my dad went with me to see Death Cab, and it was very.
Which album? What album were they playing?
So it was the one after Transatlanticism.
Plans.
Yeah, it was Plans. That's
got Soul Meat Body.
Yeah.
I really like
Manhattan.
Yeah. Dope. That's awesome, man. I can't believe he was married to Zoe Deschanel and they broke up.
Yeah, he really dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
Zoya?
Zoe.
Don't say no. Yeah.
All right. Real quick before we lose all of our listeners, shout out to our sponsor, CigarNoise. Dave West does all things for Small Batch Online. The articles, he writes them up, puts together all the blind reviews. Thanks, Dave. Dave, big supporter of the Oro Blanco. It's not too late. Well, it might be too late for your Christmas, but hey, New Year cigar, ? Oro Blanco, small batch, CigarNoise.
I'm coming on with the Oro Blanco, and it's $69. That's for you, Dom.
Tyler, how about that new cigar coming out, the Viso Jalapa?
Viso Jalapa.
You see that? Limited.
Yeah, the Cavalier.
Yeah.
Or how about I can no longer get visohorny.com because somebody took it.
No way. Domain's gone?
Yeah, so this guy posted.
Tyler, you're walking around and you're losing Wi-Fi.
He posted like, "Hey, what's everybody doing in the industry or whatever?" And I put down like, "Oh, I'm the CEO and president of Viso Horny Enterprises," and then that the domain name.
Tyler, stop walking around the house.
Okay,
that's all.
Yeah, so that's my funny story.
Well, we kind of heard. I don't know, Brandon, if he was in and out for you too.
Yeah, I was in and out, but I know the details of the story and I know the individual, and he will be dealt with. So don't worry. Yeah.
All right. For the top 10 list, real quick, let's go over last year's BA War, the La Madrina Shade, Patina Maduro Precipitation, number 4, Tatuai LLE Capa Especial, 5, Lampert Azul, 6, Foundation Goliath, 7, BLTC Reverse Cato the Hive, 8, EC Peace, 9, Espinosa Chocolate and Cream, and 10, The First Growth by Warped. The way we're doing our list, Brandon, is we're drafting. So I don't know who gets first or second pick, but we'll do like Tyler first, me second, you third. Snake draft, you get fourth. I get fifth, Tyler sixth. Tyler seventh, I get eighth, you get ninth. And the 10th, we have to just argue and fight over. And once 2 of us agree, then that's our 10th. So you get 3 cigars for this list to vote for. So if you have 10, that's great, but top 3 are what matter.
3 and a third.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, question before we start.
Shoot.
Tyler, how far is your new house from Skip's place? That's really the only important question.
I am 13 minutes from Skip's house. I didn't map it out.
Is that walking or sprinting?
I did. That's driving 100 miles. No, I'm kidding. I use it as a reference point because there's a lot of cool stuff in that east side of Austin. He's never here anyway, so. But it's only 20 minutes to HQ.
All right, let's do this. Tyler, I'm going to give you first just because I don't want any flack. Brandon, I'll give you second. And I'll take third and fourth.
Okay.
Are we
So I'm
agreed?
picking. We're starting from the top.
You get to pick our number one cigar of the year.
Oh, that's high praise.
Yeah, but hey, remember last year I took a picture of all 5 I had, and you're supposed to take a picture of your 5, and you never did.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number one cigar is Roma Craft Tobacco Casa Torres 20.
You just muted or something.
That's my number one.
Tyler, you started laughing. Who's sitting across from me again? Brandon, number 2.
What was the number one? The Casa Torres?
Yeah, I believe, but
What's
Tyler's getting nervous, turning red.
Are we being size specific here? Or is it just blend?
You can be size specific, but I'm probably not gonna write that out. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tyler, can you make sure that your mic works now? Just verify for us.
Yeah, it works. What was number 2?
Kind of seem embarrassed about number 1. I don't know if
No, it's funny because Skip's in the same room. That's why it's funny. But
that's
yeah, that was.
Yes, that's why I thought it was funny, but just need that confirmation.
And because my headphones keep dying and it's really pissing me off. I left my wired headphones at HQ.
What the heck did you pick? I thought you were gonna pick Craft 22 over that.
It was tough. I mean, I've smoked more of the Craft 2022s, but I have 2 left of those, and I don't know when I'm going to smoke them again. Like I smoked one after I got an accepted offer on the house, like at a celebration, but the other 2 I'm saving. So,
All right, Brandon, hit us up with 2.
All right. I'm gonna go something that's regular production and probably the best new regular production cigar this year. The Olmec Claro.
yes.
Do you have a favorite size though?
I like the Robusto and the Corona Gorda, but the double Corona is also really good. But I'd probably say CG Corona Gorda. Final answer.
Okay. Number 3 cigar of the year, Sumato and C Major, Crowned Heads. It's an LE, but it's good. And I blind reviewed this one, and I still loved it. That's how you know. See, I get number 4. Oh, dang it. So I was going to do the Olmec Maduro, but I don't know if I want to do the Claro and the Maduro. I feel like we'd be just like foundation boys at that point. A little too foundation heavy. I'm going to go with the Diesla by Dapper. I was trying to compare the 2 I don't know if it was last year's Desvalito, and I don't know which one I like more. They're both good. I have a box of the other one, but that's our number 4 cigar of the year.
Why didn't he call that the Dice Levito? It's just like right there. It upset me.
Dice-Lev? I don't get it.
It's the Dice Levito, but it's by Dice-Lev, so it should be the Dice Levito.
No say.
No. Okay.
Number 5, Brandon.
Oh, it's back to me? Oh, so it's like a snake.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. So we got Roma, but not technically. We got Foundation. We got Dapper. And we're allowed to do. Wait, what else did we miss?
You can do whatever you want.
Don't you get 2? Oh no, you did Fumato. So we have Crowned Heads.
Yeah.
Got it. And LEs are eligible, is what we're saying.
Correct.
This is tough.
Only it's got to be just something you smoked this year. Like,
What?
yeah.
But it was like new this year, right?
Came out
Like,
this year, yeah.
Whatever. Pick a. Hey,
So I had trouble deciding whether the cigar came out last year or this year, but it was very good, and it's just been a while since I've smoked it. But I think the Paladin de Saka deserves to be on the list, so I'll go Paladin, even though it's $30.
Yeah,
I mean, it came out in late December, so I think that's fine.
Well, it's like the 440 Tricky Traca. I think that was also December release.
So the 448 I actually might prefer. Screw it. Let's do Cohetes Broadleaf.
Final answer.
Yeah. Those have been smoking really good recently.
I need to smoke another one of those. I smoked them when they all came in, and then it's been slow since then.
Damn,
Tyler.
you guys are gonna let me get my number 2 cigar of the year at number 6. Roma Craft Tobacco Craft 2022.
Tyler, go back in front of Skip and say this.
No, my headphones aren't working, so I gotta do it in the house.
Okay. You've been doing a lot of walking, I've noticed.
Yeah, trying to get my abs straight.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2022 Roma Craft 2022. It's really good. I probably smoked about 40 of them. I got about 30 left. They're really good. They're perfect size, 5x50. I like the ones that have a little bit more of the Ecuadorian Connecticut on them. Yeah, those are that price point too, like $12 for those. I think that's a good for something like that, like artisanal or whatever. I think it's a good value. Yeah, I'm a big fan. That's probably the cigar I smoked the most of. No, actually, no. I mean, well, I guess if like single sizes, yeah. Because I smoke a whole bunch of other different Roma Craft in different sizes, but the Craft 22 is single Vitola where I smoke the most of.
All right, Tyler, you're back. Number 7.
Patina Sumatra in the Corona Gorda size.
The copper.
Yeah. I bought a box of those and I smoked through them. They are really, really good. I think I have a couple left actually. I smoked through the Precipitation and the Robusto, a 5-pack of each, and then I smoked a bunch at the trade show, and I smoked a couple at TPE. I'm not a big Sumatra guy, but that one's really good. I kind of gotta be in the mood for it because it's pretty earthy to me. But it's weird because like I'm not a big Sumatra guy, but I really like last year I liked the Tatuaje Sumatra Lonsdale a lot. That was on the list. Wish I still had some of those. Yeah, the Patina Sumatra, I think I think it really rounds out the portfolio. And I want to say too, I don't know if you guys listened to Sultan the Smoke this week. Rich said he did not like the Olmec Claro. Which was surprising. I don't know. He only smoked one, so I mean, you guys at least smoke something at least the very minimum twice before you can kind of like just. I don't think he dismissed it, and he listens, so he'll probably comment on it. But Rich, try it again, man, because it's really, really good. I know you won't be able to smoke it again until spring, because it's cold up in Wisconsin. But it's good. A little expensive, but it reminds me of like a freaking Padron, man. I really like them a lot. So
I haven't listened to the Sultans yet, but I prefer the Maduro over the Claro.
are you just saying that because Maduros are more popular amongst like boutique smoke?
No, I've smoked. Okay, I've smoked both. I've only smoked one of the Claro, and I've smoked multiple Maduros. It's a better cigar.
You smoked one of them. That's not a valid. You probably ate something spicy and ruined your palate.
We only have the Coronas in. I don't want to grab another one and have to sit down and smoke it for 2 hours when I could grab a Maduro, which I might do
You're
tomorrow
gonna
at
like
an Opus party.
Try it again. And I smoked them. No, I hit the Maduro and the double Corona. They're both really good. What? Oh yeah. So number 6, Patina Sumatra.
Nope, that was number 7.
Number 7. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Brandon, your last pick. Pick number 8.
Oh, this is tough. But I'm going to say the 100 Años Corona Special. My Faja.
How much is that puppy?
Like $13.
Oh,
sorry, which size?
The Corona Special. It was like the Lonsdale size.
Okay.
That thing was fantastic.
Do you have any more of them?
No.
How did that not make the list for CA, but just the standard Louis did?
Maybe they didn't review it. Did you look? They reviewed it.
Okay, you always ask me this. I didn't look. No.
Then why you can't? Have
I assume they did. So
Why would you assume?
make the assumption that they did review it. Why not put that? My last pick, number 9. I'm going with the Cofradia EMS Boulevard and Caldwell. Nice price point.
I heard those were good.
It's a good cigar. All right, now we got to fight for the 10th.
Number 10, Roma Craft Tobacco and Temperance.
Dude,
ET,
relax. Hey.
Reverence. How was that not on there?
That was a really good cigar.
Half Wheel gave it a 92 or 93.
Yeah, I got a 93.
Are we half wheel?
I think we would all love to be half wheel, or at least work for. I know I would.
You know what half wheel should do? If we were half wheel, what I would do, month of January, smoke and review all of CA's top 25, and just
shit on it.
Yeah. Potential number 10, I say the Cuba Aliados. The Oliva, not the limited edition.
One by Aladino.
Yeah, it's a good coffee cigar.
That is a good cigar. That reference was really good. Hopefully we're supposed to be getting, hey, ask Skip when we're getting them. If that's coming in this year or next year.
I know they're getting a shipment in tomorrow, so maybe, but
okay.
Rennie, you smoked the Snake Shake?
Yeah, I did. I had the Stinky Pinky. Man, somebody persuade me. Kaiser Soze. Just kidding. Just joking.
I don't have anything else really on my list. The Maduro. Good bookend this list with the Olmec.
Think
Maduro.
of other things that we need to put honorable mention to.
Who can we tag that will give us more likes and follows? Tyler, who has a good Instagram following.
wait, what?
McAuliffe.
McAuliffe, what about him?
No, we need a 10th.
Oh, actually from McAuliffe, did y'all get to smoke the baby Leyenda?
No.
It's like a 4x46 of their Leyenda blend, which honestly, just to be not disrespectful, but I don't typically like the Leyenda blend, but in that 4x46 size, it's really, really good. I smoked a lot of those this year. The Freo Tego TAA was fantastic. Trying to think of other things. Oh, that Alfonso was really good. The Anejos.
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, the Maria Lucia, that was fantastic.
There you go.
I'm thinking about that one. That's a maybe.
You guys don't have a list? Like, I made a
No.
list. You guys don't have?
Well, then,
No,
Tyler, please share.
I have the Roma Craft Vodka Yelly.
I knew
Dude,
you'd
I
have at
don't-
least 5 on there. I knew it.
I don't smoke. I only get to smoke in much variety. Yeah, that's all I got.
Nice.
Ooh,
Wow.
the Davidoff Master Selection 2014.
You guys
that
don't
was
have
very good.
lists?
I do, but they're all on the list already.
I've got a list of like 70 cigars that I liked, and I'm just in real time trying to decide which one I like the best.
All right, well,
Of the ones that you've mentioned, I've only smoked a few, and I would be happy with the Maria Lucia as a 10.
all right, we'll go with that one then.
Let's do it.
Cool.
We can't have it be half Roma Craft. I mean, we can. I mean, because they make some of the best cigars out there. But
Yeah, but
what
then
about the
podcast would just be a
Padron?
joke.
That's fine. What about the
95?
Padron 90, or the what do you think of the Eladio Diaz?
What is life?
The Agape?
Yeah,
I didn't like it as much as I wanted to.
yeah, I didn't like it either.
I was pretty underwhelmed by it. But the one Ventura's making, is it the Super Ego?
Uh,
That one I'm intrigued by. Are we ready to do the top 10 list of things we want to smoke that don't exist yet?
Hold on, let me let me run back this list. Our top CigarNoise boys, top cigars of 2022. 1, Casa Torres. 2, Olmec Claire by Foundation. 3, Sfumatum C Major, Crown Heads. 4, Dapper Diesla. 5, Cohetes Broadleaf Tatuaje. 6, Craft 22 Rummercraft. 7, Patina Sumatra Cronagorda. 8, 100 Años Corona Especial. My father. 9, Cofradia EMS Boulevard and Caldwell. And 10, Maria Lucia Ace Prime.
So of the ones you guys picked, how many would you say you smoked of the ones you picked? Like, Dom, if you picked the cigar and put it in the top 10, you smoked it 3 times, I am literally quitting the podcast.
Okay. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Remember, I work 2 nights a week. That's it. Okay.
Gotcha.
And those are my smoking days. And
You only smoke twice a week?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Never mind. I guess you're right. I apologize.
I've smoked 3 boxes of Olmec Claros. I've smoked 4 boxes of Cohetes Broadleaf.
Damn.
And what was my other one?
100 Años.
Probably 2 boxes of that one.
Okay.
It was a little bit more
I knew
expensive.
Brandon would. I just don't like the people who put a cigar in the top 10 and then they smoked it once or twice or didn't even buy a box. Like
and the Real Lucia, we didn't get very much of, so I only had like 3 of those. So it's a hard one for me to.
Yeah, but no, I understand. And the Tatuaje Cojete Broadleaf I thought was really good. I got a box from your shop and I smoked all of them. That's my size, man. I like those short, small ones.
And they were fine when they came out, and they were good. But I smoked another box recently, and they got so much better. So like, I don't know. That's just fresh on my memory. It's fresh on my memory how good that was when I went through those.
Okay, top 10 cigars we want to smoke or we haven't smoked.
The Discord exclusive 10 by 100 by LFD, 100%. Prepare to be gaped.
Inverso Fortello.
I smoked that.
Yeah, and
I smoked it the way that he didn't tell you to. There's a third option.
In the center?
Yeah, through the middle. So I lit both ends and scubaed it down towards the middle.
Nice.
And it was very good, actually.
Damn.
I thought I was going to hate it, but it was wonderful.
Foundation Synerger. I haven't smoked that one yet.
Tyler, we had Nate on the podcast. He told us how to say it.
I said it right.
Synerger.
Synerger. All right, damn.
Jeez.
Joe, you and your flannel. And is it a twin size mattress? What's that for? You have a kid already?
No, we're trying to get rid of that. No, I gotta take it to the dump or get someone to pick it up.
What's that stain on there?
Relax.
All right.
Foundation, Joe Rogan exclusive.
Ooh, I have one.
Didn't you smoke it?
I hadn't smoked it yet. No.
Oh. You got that at PCA this year?
I spent $10,000 on his booth, so I got one for free.
So I've had like every size of the Viso Horny except for the 452, because I guess you haven't done samples of that yet. But I'm excited for that one if that ever gets made.
If I'm excited too for me to smoke it again. Look, when he gets back from vacation, I'll ask him about it.
Anything by Favili, formerly known as Mombacho.
My buddy's rep for them, or broker for them out here.
Huh.
And they've been brokering for them since January, and I still haven't got a freaking sample of anything. And I'm just so disappointed.
Well, have they released anything since?
I don't think so.
The last
Small
3 years?
shit.
I don't know. I want to smoke it. I want to like it.
Hey, Tyler, El Dandy Cubano said the VHS Mandingo is the best cigar of the year.
Damn.
Yeah, high praise.
There is a 6x60, and I have like 3 of them left, and they are good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Viso for me. You gave me one of those. 414 Marco says the Patina Sumatra and the Olmec Claro. Nice.
I told you.
2 for
the
2.
Claro.
It's a good cigar.
Chip and Lonsdale's wants a worst cigars of the year list. That Magic ATL was awful. I think that's made at Ace Prime. Maybe. I have to fact check that. It sucked.
I'm not gonna kill somebody, but I mean, I would say maybe something like I would look forward to, like, but I didn't like the one off
Alegria.
Allegria. I had the
Mhm.
Corona Gorda or the Lonsdale. I didn't like it.
I like that only in the Corona. Try that if you see it out there.
Okay. A lot of the Viaje stuff has been tasting the same and having the same kind of construction stuff that Aganorsa has had. I hate to say it because I love Terrence. I love their factory's cool. They got a lot of artwork. They used to be one of my favorite factories, but man, I get to get a lot of like I don't know, man, combustion issues and draw issues. It's pains me to say it.
What's their factory's new name? I forget it.
I don't know.
Tabsa.
Tabsa's new name. They
They
renamed
had
it.
a factory. I forgot what it's called. Have you tried the stuff from Rainier's new factory?
Yeah, the selection number 1.
How was that?
I enjoyed it. It was priced really well. The Corona Gorda, which he had weird fucking names for everything. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Is this the one with the green paint job inside?
Yeah, I think it was called the Essentialis. So that size specifically was very good. And the packaging, I think he did a really nice job with that. He did finally release the Rare of Rare that he announced at TPE. And surprisingly to me, those were actually very good too. I was worried that they were terrible because he wouldn't let anybody smoke it in January and then wouldn't let anybody smoke it in July. So I figured, oh, these must just suck. That's why he's not giving them to us. And I was wrong. They're very good. $20, I don't know, but cigar itself.
I guess it rolled in Miami.
Yeah.
The new Warped is $30.
Is it really that upper realm?
Oh, did you see the
upper realm's $12.50?
Oh no, the Don Ronaldo.
Yeah, 70-year
That's
top
right.
subscription.
Did you see Kyle's post today, Tyler?
No.
There's been some libel, apparently.
What does that word mean?
Half Wheel in their write-up put all the information and then said when contacted, Kyle refused to comment on the release or anything. And Kyle on his Facebook post said they never reached out to me. So this is all a lie. Things are heating up. Which side are you going to take? Are you going to be on the Half Wheel side or the Warped, exclusively different side?
My guess is that it went to his spam box because he only responds to Cigar Aficionado. Because he's still playing for that top radio over there.
Yeah. Tyler, remember when you weren't so PC? When you just kind of just let loose? Let the slander fly? Real quick,
remembers.
Last listener comments. Velvet Smoke says Craft 22. Yep, nailed it. Yogi Patina Sumatra, nice. Austin Card said Davidoff Master Selection 2012. Nope. So
Warbear.
That came out this year?
I think that was last year.
Yeah.
But it was a good cigar.
Got a few of those
My
left. Then I have a bunch of pointless comments because I realized I didn't ask a question in the question sticker. I just said we're doing this review. So Romatron said okay. Moocow Rich says cool, and then James Exceptional Cigar 229 says thank God. So I guess that means our lists are better than the rest. According to James. Thank you, James.
I think our list needs more cigars that have been out for 20 years. We're too new.
20 years.
I do a top 10 for regular production.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Everyday smokes, yeah. Intemperance BA, Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal.
Oh, are you with Skip? Are you with Skip?
Tabernacle.
You with Skip?
No, he's out in the back. My headphones, so I didn't want to be out by the pool.
Here, you said that. So you know how he teased that Pennsylvania broadleaf?
Hmm.
Call it the Pro Magnon because it's Pennsylvania broadleaf. You rolled your eyes? That's cool. You got the Cro Magnon, you got the Pro Magnon.
Crow and Pro.
Yeah.
I like my idea for a box pressed War and a box pressed Peace, and you name it Peacemaker and War Machine or War something Hammer something. It doesn't fit the theme, but those are badass names. And you can you imagine that BA box press in a 4.5 by 60 ring gauge, wrapping your mouth around that, Brandon?
I can only dream.
Hey man, has anybody tried the LFD NFT?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
How'd you get it? You bought one?
No.
Oh, you got it from Carney?
No.
You are one of the 7 people who bought one?
No.
How'd you get it?
I do want to talk some shit about that though. Can we not sell NFTs of cigars, please? I know nobody's listening to me, but
Don't say that.
Skeeter Johnsonville, do not make an NFT. It's a stupid idea. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if it makes sense for LFD or whoever, if they can get 90K.
All right. So the guys that bought it are quickly finding out that there's not a market for this thing. And me and a bunch of other trolls jumped in to the Discord and we're just pumping this thing to the moon and telling these people they're going to be so freaking rich and like hiring gay porn stars to pump it and show people how the reverse taper technology is going to change the world. And it's just a bad idea, man. If you do good business with a company and they want to make you an exclusive to reward you for the business you do, that's the way you do it. You don't buy the rights to an exclusive. This is stupid. Don't do it. And you especially don't pay money to a retailer who's going to be competing with you and underselling you on the very product that you're paying for the exclusive right to sell. It doesn't make any sense. It's very stupid.
Yeah, because I mean, they've already all blinked first, but who's gonna be the one who sells it? Look, $50 a piece,
That's going to be the market rate. Like they'll get down to 30 at some point, and then it'll just be straight Keystone on it because LFD is selling it to them for 15. So we know
that was 7. It's 15.
Yeah, these people are buying it from LFD at $15 a stick, and then turning around and trying to sell it for 200. But
that's because they got 90K into it. But I guess hey, that's the humidor in the NFT of it. You have a
just look at it as that's the cost of advertising for your website to get people to come click, so you can get their email address, so you can sell them other shit, and just set a price so you can actually clear these things at because nobody's buying them at $200. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I can make a case for that. Let's see, like you're a new small shop and you want to have an online presence. And so you're going to pay Abe $40,000 for the access to sell the new Tatuaje Anarchy. And people are going to come click on your website to buy the Anarchy from you. And then you're going to send them an email once a week to try to sell them something else. Like you can make a case that that's a marketing expense to get in people's inboxes. But beyond that, like trying to sell it for $200 a stick doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm curious to see, like, with the Tatuaje one, what's the split on there? What's Abe's share? What's Pete's share? Like, are they still going to do it, you think? Or you think they're going to say, you know what?
So when I talked to KC in November, he said they're still going to do it when he was at our TAT event. And I was very confused because I think Abe and Peter kind of chopping the proceeds from it. I don't know what the exact split is, but I was also told that whatever the price of it is, whatever the average purchase price of the first 6 is what Abe is going to have to pay for his so that he has some skin in the game or something. But if he's getting a cut of the sale of the first 6 and paying half of the money for the 7th to himself, then like he's definitely obviously got a leg up on everybody else wanting to sell this thing. So I don't understand the maths of why a retailer would buy in unless there was a specified price that Abe was guaranteeing he wouldn't sell it below, so that you could have like some sort of profit idea insured. Because it doesn't matter that there's only going to be so many. People are only going to pay whatever the lowest price is and get it from them and leave the rest on the market.
Well,
So,
yeah, I mean, it's almost like the whole thing with Sindicato. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sindicato, but it was basically like, I'm not sure. I wish I knew more about it, but basically, there's a lot of like TAA shops where they were kind of like, oh, let's start our own brand and we'll push it at our shops and like we'll have our first wave of people. And then it was kind of like a multi-level marketing where you try to get more people in it. But when was the last time anybody heard anything from Sindicato?
in my entire time at Michael's, I've had one person ask for it. Nobody talks about it. It's not something people want. And people come in all the time asking if we have any Andalusian bulls in stock, and those things fly off the shelves when we get them. But I haven't had a single person off the street come in and ask, hey, how do I get that NFT Andalusian bull? They don't know about it. They don't care about it. They don't want it in the Lonsdale. They want the Andalusian bull. So why are they going to pay $200 for something that they don't even want when they can get it what they do want for 16, 17, 18 bucks?
Next year, no segue, we do a list, 5 cigars that we think are the top of the year, 5 cigars that are just trolls, and we mix them all up.
Oh, perfect.
Don't tell anyone.
Here, let's just redo our list right now.
Wait,
Okay.
I got one more question real quick.
Yeah.
What's the cheapest you've seen the NFT for?
The NFT cigar.
Yeah.
So Alex, who bought 2 of them and put $180,000 into this thing, was selling them for $99 a piece on Black Friday. And then if you bought the box, it was like $75 a piece. So he was willing to go down from, he was willing to drop his profit down to $60 per cigar, which is still an insanely high margin.
Kind of makes me sick.
But I think the secondary market price that we're seeing right now is about $60 is what people are willing to pay right now. But that's going to get closer and closer to 30 over time, I would imagine.
What's the recoup looking like for this thing? Like 8 years, 10 years?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like you can't look at it as a way to gouge people on margin to make your money back in a year. If you're doing something that's stupid, you have to look at it as we don't have relationships with this company and we're going to buy clicks on our website by getting people to come buy the cigar from us. Like, that's the only thing I could think of, because we're one of 7 people that has it.
That one guy opened up a website where he's selling rare stuff. Has he put anything else on that site?
I think he does his own line of cigars. Exile cigars, I think is what they're called. But that's Stogie Cop, or Alex, the guy that bought 2 of them. And then there was the wonderful raffle that Matul Shah did. I don't know if we ever talked about that.
Oh, you want to do a quick wrap up on that?
Oh, that was probably the greatest thing that happened this year, in my mind. So after buying the NFT for, I think, a little less than 80, he may have gotten it on the low end. He decided that he was going to make all of his money back with one magical raffle. And so he started selling $20 raffle tickets at first over the internet until he realized that that's technically illegal and that he didn't want to get busted. So they continued to sell the raffle tickets in the shop and push people towards calling the shop to buy them there. But they thought they had dreams of selling like 5,000, 6,000 raffle tickets and giving away the golden humidor and making all of their money back in one nut, so that the $100,000 they spent on this thing would have been back in their pockets. I think at the end of it, he actually shared his list of all the people who purchased raffle tickets. And it was not just names and the number of tickets sold, it was email addresses and phone numbers. So he doxed the entire list of all the raffle participants to the world. And so after the winner was announced, we all called him and emailed him and congratulated him on his victory. Turns out the guy was like recovering from cancer. And so he really appreciated the brotherhood and the enthusiasm of all the people celebrating his win from strangers.
What did he win? A 5-pack?
Yeah, he won a fiver and like some art, I think. But
yeah,
anyway.
because I don't think that many people bought it.
Yeah, there was only 41 people in the raffle, which is still $800, right? So you're still
But
talking.
$80,000, $800.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, $800 for a 5-pack. That's
1%.
yeah, that's pretty good because his cost on that 5-pack is 15 times 5, right? So $75, and then $80,000 for the right to sell it. So yeah, he's breaking even, pretty close, something like that.
if I'm a factory that's at capacity and has cigars that people really want, I would say I'll make a cigar for you, but it's gonna be 50 grand startup fee, and then like do it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if your factory has production capacity and you want to keep people employed and you want to do a run of something, sell the run and say my minimum to make it worth my while to train these people how to do it or whatever is 500 boxes or whatever it is. Some people might be lower, but like, and you've got space to do that and you've got accounts that you do really good business with. Like that's the way that it's historically worked. Is Roma's got a good relationship with somebody, they make them the Yelly or they make them the Don Bosco, or, you know, Tat has done the same thing historically. The way that Tat's shifted it is that the initial shop gets 500 now, and then like everybody else splits the remainder of the production so that everybody gets a little taste, but the major shop has like the first 3 months to sell through the initial run of it. That's cool. But paying an exorbitant amount of money for the exclusive right to sell something that nobody wants to begin with is silly. I don't understand it. And with the anarchy, there's an established secondary market price. And so maybe like the humidor itself is cool. So like there's some intrinsic value to like winning the humidor. Both of these NFTs come with humidors, right? So maybe that's worth $10,000. I'm not upset about this. Why are we arguing?
Hey, congratulations, Tyler. Once again, we're podcasting with a guest. None of us are smoking.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because we're true fans. We don't need to be smoking to talk about cigars.
Hey, Dom, how's married life?
It's great. Enjoying it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Are you done teaching for the year? Are you out of school now?
Tomorrow's last day.
Nice.
But then
last question.
What?
So what brand could do an NFT and it would command the same amount of money? Like let's say Tatuaje, like what's their biggest, like would you say like a pork chop or a pork tenderloin?
No, like just an opus.
It would be an opus, yeah.
Oh yeah, your own opus, yeah. Or like Padron Black maybe, or
yeah, Padron or Fuente could do it.
What about Davidoff?
No.
Oro Negro? Oro Black? There you go. Black Gold? Sign me up. Marketing major. So you said married life's good, Dom?
Yeah. It is.
Thanks for inviting me to the wedding.
Dude, I told you. You were a runner-up. If you were in California, you would have been there. You'd have been a groomsman.
Yeah, you're right. I don't work at a major airline where I fly for free. My brother lives out there, so I have a place to crash. I gotta come out to Dallas. All right, I gotta go. So,
okay, Tyler, you're gonna be here in October?
Yeah, for Postal Service. I thinking it's a sign that the freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss, they're perfectly. Yeah, I'll be out there. Berkeley, the Greek.
Nice.
You gotta get me to the Greek.
Good talk. Thanks, Brandon, for
I can't wait for
joining
you guys to
us.
see my house. Brandon, come down and see my house.
Yeah. What do you move in?
I close on the 23rd.
And then
So
you
I'll
move in
probably
on like the 26th
over.
because you work through that Monday?
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna come in and put some shit in there on Saturdays to see it,
Nice.
see the house. But
Yeah.
probably
I made Alyssa send me videos yesterday.
but
so
I have a
could see
month.
it.
My lease up. Yeah, she told me that you messaged her. She told me you slid in her DMs.
I did. I saw that house and I was like, oh, this must be Tyler's new place. And she's like, yep. I'm like, nice. Congrats. Let me see it.
Uh,
I didn't see
very-
us. I didn't see a smoking room, so I wasn't sure.
No, well, yeah, I mean it's Texas, so I have a smoking backyard area.
Okay. Cool.
More like a side area, but I want to put a gazebo, and I'm gonna do a Amazon housewarming thing because I'm broke now from the down payment, 20% on a house.
Nice.
So I need Dom. I need a washer machine. Brandon, I need a dryer. I mean a washer. Brandon, I need a dryer. I don't have a toaster. So
You don't
all right,
need a
guys.
toaster.
We
Don't
should
need a
start
toaster.
let's start a Visa Horny pre-sale, and then you'll just have like money to spend.
A
on
Visa
that.
Horny NFT.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Or I should start a Visa Horny website. Oh wait, I can't.
Oh, we can get it for you.
I don't
There
want
will-
it anymore.
There will be blood.
Fight.
Raffle off big lighters with the VH logo.
So I've been spending a lot of time in the LFD forum, and usually we herf with our shirts off. So it's been kind of interesting being with y'all and not seeing your nipples for the past hour. But I appreciate y'all having me on.
Is a shirtless Mike?
Do you have big areolas, or do you have like big nips, or what kind of nip situation you got
Me?
going on?
Oh, you
Yeah.
want to see them?
No, I can see them through the shirt.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Oh, they're small.
They're pretty
Oh, yeah.
normal.
It's like mini pepperonis, like the
Try to
cup
get 'em hard.
pepperonis.
Get them hard.
All
for
right.
you.
All right.
That's all I had. I want to talk about NFTs. I'm just fascinated by it.
I mean, it's a good way for the company to get their money up front, and there's probably a price at which it would make sense for everybody,
But not 80 grand probably.
but not at where the initial bar was set. So I think as long as people's expectations are that, like, this is a marketing expense and we're not going to go as crazy or put as much money into it, I could see it being something.
Oh yeah, what was the best TAA of 2022 and then the worst TAA of 2022?
I'll be honest, the Ferry Otego TAA was really good, but it was short-lived on the shelf. I wish I could have gotten more of that. The TAT TAA from this year technically won't come out until January, so I'll have to save my opinion until that ships. My guess is that'll probably take the top spot for me.
And the PCA.
Yeah, so the PCA Sumatra and the TAA broadleaf are both supposed to hit in January. But the worst,
Gurkha?
the Gurkha wasn't bad. It's basically based on that new collection of Specialis line that they do, which I think uses a Davidoff wrapper. But yeah, I don't know. Probably the Asylum, honestly. The Asylum wasn't very good at all. And
It's expensive too, right?
no, the TA it's like $8 something. But it's just a Toro size. And Asylum smokers don't smoke Toros typically. So it's just kind of a weird
Did you
thing.
smoke the 9x90? Dom did.
Darn straight.
I want to. I've heard it's incredibly well balanced and that it's very filling.
The first like 30 minutes actually were not like the first 5 minutes not enjoyable, but then you kind of get used to it, and then it's kind of smooth sailing for 25 minutes, and then you just can't taste anything for 2 plus 3 hours, 4 hours.
Damn, Adrian really killed this Domino's pizza.
Did it hurt? Did you fully take it, or
No.
I kind of put your lips up against it?
I was more of the lips up against. I tried to fully take it when I went to take a leak in the bathroom, and it dropped on my arm. That was regrettable.
I'd get like a stand and smoke it from like a stand, like a fishing rod. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's been real. Good to see you. Hopefully we can get on next week, boys.
Yeah, Tyler, we'll figure that out. We're good for the end of the year, so maybe we'll get Opus party tomorrow for Aloni, my shop.
Nice.
Maybe I'll have something to talk about.
How does Opus Party work?
I forget what the name of the rep is, comes in, but we don't put out our Opus except for December. And I mean, when we get them in like mid-year, we'll put a box out, but
Mhm.
really just save it for this event and our Christmas party.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you like make people buy boxes of Coraline Fuente to get access to the Opus party? Or, like,
Not
how
a
does
full
this work?
box. Usually it'll be
Okay.
by 5, I think, is what it was last year.
And
I
that
don't know
gets
what
you
we're gonna
in.
do, but
Okay.
we'll probably throw in some JC Newmans if that's allowed, because we have some Americans we gotta sling.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, the American has not been a great mover for us, I'll be honest. The one size that people really liked was like the Churchill, but we haven't gotten that one in a couple years. I don't know if the wrapper's just hard to get in that size.
All right. On that note,
All right,
Dave.
bye, Tyler. See
Rock
you,
and
Tyler.
roll.
Keep the
see you guys.
cigars on ice.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Brandon. Way to take over. Our new host. All right.
Hey, Dom, we're gonna sit and keep talking while Tyler leaves us.
Are
All
we?
right.
Yeah.
How do I make Dom the host?
Hey,
I don't
Tyler.
Yeah.
Pro Magnon. You gotta sell it.
Pro Magnon.
Pro Magnon. Pennsylvania broadleaf. Pro Mag.
Oh, like brotherly love, like Bro Magnon.
Ooh,
There you
maybe.
go.
Oh, you actually
Alright.
did it? Dang, I was gonna say don't do it because I don't know if it'll destroy the recording.
It won't.
All right.
Fuck, that wasn't worth it. No, it won't change it.
We'll find out.
All right. Love you guys.
Keep those cigars on ice.
Yep.